Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Biliana, my surname is Mitzeska. I'm coming from Macedonia, Skopje.
From Macedonia in Skopje?
Yes.
Okay. And how do you feel here?
Amazing.
Why?
Well, it's kind of different than Macedonia. We are in a farm, in a village, and it's really organized. Like, it's a pretty much stereotype for Germany. Like, everything is under control.
Okay.
That we don't have so much on the Balkans.
I see. And if you think about our time, do you see any problems, or what do you think?
Well, yes, of course, there are every time, every age has its own problems, I think, no matter how much we try to fix them, or there is always something new coming up.
Okay.
So what I would localize, like the main problem of our current time, is the way of life of people, the need of consumption, like having to have everything, to like a choice of food, having it just near you, not just like food, like everything, like cars, phones, and we want.
It's a commercial.
It's a commercial, but also like the somehow things that are not really, that weren't needed in the past, now they're obligatory to have. For example, we have phones that we used day and night, and they didn't do that in the past. And you might say that, why is this a problem? But the thing is that maybe a phone by its own, it's not a problem. The problem is that having the need to keep up with everything.
But you
we
said
want to have everything extra, like extra speed, extra flavor, extra
better, higher,
Insta, like everything to be constantly in a hurry, like everything to be instant, to have it right now and here.
But if you say every time has its own problems, so that's just the problems of our time.
Yes.
Not more.
Yes. Well, I think that this is the thing that we are facing now, because in the past I don't think that there was so much pressure on and stressing on, let's do this now, let's have the best thing now.
Yeah, but do you want to live in the Middle Age, for example?
Not really, no.
So
because then there were other problems, and they were also legit at the time, even maybe much higher than now. But the problem now is that all this is leading to self-destruction somehow.
Yeah.
In the way of, I think that I have this feeling that people are having new wave of diseases, like psychiatric diseases that weren't so present in the past, because people were having much more hard work, and they didn't have time to spend with themselves because they were having more practical existential issues. And now it's like more like focusing on who I am and what I want, because the basics, it's covered. We all have where to sleep.
I see.
Eat.
Okay. And what will be the problems in the future?
Oh, we first need to deal with these problems now, and in the future, everybody says that it will be population growth, and the need for more food, more space. But according to what I read recently, the super developed countries, they don't grow as fast as before. So there is like some limit. So according to me, this will not be one of the issues. Of course, the population will proceed growing, but maybe we will face something like overaged population. Like, and not enough young people to feed that, let's say, in the way that, for example, Europe, as one of the oldest continents, faces this problem of having a lot of old people.
Old people, yeah.
Yes, and we cannot keep up of producing enough for them and for the young.
Okay, I
So
see. So
this is one of the problems, but others that are coming on the way are like more environmental, and I think that all of them are connected with each other.
but if you say every time has its own problems, so
Yes.
it's necessary to solve them?
Well, yeah, we try.
Yeah, why?
At least we
Maybe
try.
we can say, okay, that's the problems of our time.
Well,
Doesn't matter, I try to live.
Yeah, there are such people that are just settling down and they don't take actions, but there are other people that no matter what happens, they are having these initiatives and they really try to keep up with their time. And I think that we have to do that somehow, because it's in human nature to look for something more and to research and to develop and to study, to learn new things in new fields.
That's our nature. Maybe, but we could say, let's just live.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, we have wars
Yeah.
in every time.
Yeah. Still.
There are only a few years in the continents there were no wars, but they are growing up again and again.
Yeah, they I think that although all the world is speaking about peace in the world and I don't know, that it won't happen in the future, I don't think it will be the case, because there will be always stronger countries over smaller.
And the other point is how to stop this egoism. You
well, I don't know.
It's a
now
development.
It started of working on the individual, like developing the individual on another level and preventing all this greediness and trying to make more conscious people that are aware for the other and the needs of the others. So this is one of the ways, although it can function only in some working society. Otherwise, if no matter how much your consciousness is developed, I think that if you're in a conditions where you're attacked or you have to fight for food, for example, you will come back to the animal instincts, because that's the basic.
Yes, that's the basic. And now we don't have to fight for the food.
No.
But we have the problem to find a solution for social problems.
Yes,
to
exactly.
connect and something
to
like
understand each other, like in different levels and with different, because it's very stressful to have, as I said on the beginning, to have all that choices. This is one of the reasons for people's frustration and
too many choices.
Too many choices, and
let's stop the choices.
Well, not to stop them, but maybe not to make so much pressure and also comparison with other people, like for the success or who owns what. Like again, the greediness is one of the problems here.
Okay, stop. I say it again. Stop the choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the solutions, or lower the choices at least.
Lower the choices.
Because I don't think that there are so many choices as we want to think there are.
Yeah.
For example, if you take in food industry, you enter in a really big supermarket and you think, wow, how many ingredients are here. And when you look at it from behind, there are, I don't know if it's like for fact, but I think that there are 4 corporate positions that are holding all that market, and actually they're the same ingredients, just made in different ways. So the choice, it's not really out there, it's just the pressure more than the choice.
But we don't need so many choices.
Yeah.
That would be a solution of the problems of our days.
Yeah, just make, let's say, few things, but quality ones, and that could be some of the solution.
I thank you for
thank
this
you also for
interview.
the opportunity.
Thank you very much.